Vladimir Putin are meeting ahead of the meeting on the Ukraine war. You can see both heads of state now walking on the red carpet, of course, as this is a pivotal meeting which will begin shortly, and one that we know U.S. President Donald Trump has repeatedly over the last few days said that he wants this to happen almost immediately. He's convinced that he'll be able to tell from the first few minutes of his meeting today whether it will be a success or not, and he's going to be prepared to walk away real fast, in his own words, if he thinks it's not going well. That's, of course, according to some reports. So two heads of state, Russian President Vladimir Putin as well as U.S. President Donald Trump, shaking hands there ahead of this very pivotal meeting, which is set to get underway shortly. Of course, a lot at stake at the Trump-Putin-Ukraine peace summit. Some key issues that the leaders of the U.S. and Russia will need to resolve in order to achieve an end to the war in Ukraine. Of course, a lot of topics around ensuring that they reach meaningful peace in terms of a settlement there. Territory, a big topic that will be discussed as Russia, we know, occupies a fifth of Ukraine after more than 3 years of fighting, but continues to demand land. So we'll see what comes out of that meeting, as both heads of state are, of course, setting off to discuss crucial matters around security guarantees, territory matters. Russia says it wants Ukraine to be neutral, though we know that in practice this means a weak neighbor with no ties to the West. And in previous negotiations, still referenced by the Kremlin, it's demanded that Kiev's military be reduced to a token of just 50,000. So we'll see what comes out of these talks. We will be giving you further analysis on the show as we have an expert on this conversation, really just analyzing and scrutinizing what is at stake at this very pivotal meeting, which is set to take place shortly.